Hello, my lovely students. This is teacher Haya Taha from Modern Systems Schools, MSS, and I'm absolutely talking to my lovely kids in third grades. Today, we're gonna talk about noun phrase. If you remember, last time we talked about adverbial phrase. Now we're gonna talk about noun phrase. So, first, what is a phrase, if you remember? What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words, okay? It doesn't have subject and verb together. So you can't find subject and verb in a phrase, either a verb or a subject alone, okay? You don't have them together in a phrase. And it doesn't have a complete idea. It has only half an idea. Okay, let's see some examples. Look here, noun phrase. Look at this mouse, the tiny mouse. Tiny mouse. Okay, this is a noun phrase. So these are group of words, three words. Okay, there is no verb in them. Okay, verb phrase was reading. Was reading. This is a verb phrase, but it doesn't have a subject, so it's a phrase. Adjective phrase, very tall. Adverb phrase, only occasionally. Prepositional phrase, on the table. Okay, so these are examples of general phrases. But today we're gonna talk about only noun phrase. Okay, so noun phrase always has a noun, okay, and usually one or two adjectives that describe the noun. Done? So, a noun phrase, I must have a noun in it, and usually one adjective or two adjectives that talk about this noun. For example, look here, the big lion. The big lion. This is group of words, right? No complete idea. And this is a noun phrase. How do I know that this is a noun phrase? Because I have an adjective, which is big, it's an adjective, and I have lion, which is a noun. Okay, so again, a noun phrase always has a noun and usually one or two adjectives. So when you see group of words that have a noun or one and two adjectives, this is what noun phrase. The big lion is a noun phrase because big is an adjective and lion is a noun. Okay, do you remember adjectives? What are adjectives? Remember them, please. And here I have adjectives for you. This is just to remind you of the main adjectives. So the adjectives may be colors like black, blue, coral, green, pink. Sizes like big, huge, large, little, short. Shapes boxy, oval, round, square, triangular. Taste of food, bitter, sour, sweet, tangy, taught, okay? And adjectives may be a lot of that, more than that. Maybe sound, maybe numbers, maybe weather, maybe appearance, like I told you before, like beautiful and nice, fast, slow, bad, okay? So these are the adjectives. We took them, but just this is to remind you, okay? Let's move on for noun phrase. So as we said, noun phrase is a group of words that has noun, okay, and usually one or two adjectives. Let's see this example. Here I have Ali watches a scary movie. Ali watches a scary movie. Ali is a subject. We know that everything before a verb is a subject. Okay, so Ali is a subject, watches is a verb. So where is the noun phrase? The noun phrase is a scary movie. Why did I say that? Because scary is an adjective and movie is a noun. So I have an adjective and a noun. They make noun phrase. Let's see another example. Okay, here, look here. The big box is here. The big box is here. So the big box is a noun phrase. Why? Because big is an adjective and box is a noun. And also it's a subject. Okay, so it's before the verb. Everything before a verb, even if it was million words, it's a subject. Okay, so the big box is a subject, and in the same time, it's a noun phrase because I have big, which is an adjective, and I have box, which is a noun. Okay, then we divide the sentence. Is a verb, here is an adverb. Done? Understand? Okay, we're gonna move to the final example. Let's go. Okay, can you think of a sentence that starts with a subject, then a verb, then a noun phrase? Okay, here is my sentence. I am a smart kid. I am a smart kid. So, I is a subject. Am is a verb. Okay, what about a smart kid? Think about it. A smart kid. This is what? This is a this is a noun phrase. Excellent. So, where is the noun in this noun phrase? Kid. And where is the adjective? Smart. So, I am a smart kid. Smart is an adjective. Kid is a noun. So, this is a noun phrase. So, again, noun phrase is a group of words that have a noun and usually one or two adjectives. Okay? It may be a subject of the sentence or it may be the object of the sentence. It depends. Done? Now let's move to your worksheet. Okay. In your worksheet, you're gonna have exercises about noun phrase. Okay? This is your worksheet. And please, this worksheet is uploaded on MSS website. When you enter there, you're gonna find it. Okay, so please be careful. Day and date are very important to me, and you know that. Okay, noun phrase. Let's talk about noun phrase. We're gonna highlight some words here. So with me, please. Okay. A phrase is a group of words. This is, we said it, right? And we said these words have no verb. And if they have a verb, they will not have a subject. So subject and verb together, they don't appear on a phrase, okay? What about a noun phrase? A noun phrase always has a noun, okay? And usually one or two adjectives that describe the noun. Okay, so I have a noun, I have adjectives that describe the noun. Done? For example, a tall giraffe. Look here, a tall giraffe. Tall giraffe is a phrase. How did I know that? Tall is an adjective and giraffe is a noun. Okay, and here I wrote adjectives for you to remember them. So this is some types, of adjectives. These are numbers like one, few, many, 19. Feelings: sad, panic, afraid, bad. Sizes like big, thin, tall. Tastes of food like sweet, like a chocolate, yummy. Colors like red, gray, white. Shapes like round, square. Appearance like old, nice, beautiful, bad. Okay, this is it. Now let's move under. Look here. This is another example for a noun phrase like we did before. Okay, I have an old house. I have an old house. Look at this sentence, please. So, have is a verb and it's verb in the present. Before a verb, I will have what? A subject. This is nice. And this subject is a pronoun. It's not a noun, it's a pronoun. And we know pronouns like I, he, she, you, they, right? Here, an old house. This is what? The noun phrase. How did I know it? Because it has one adjective, which is old, and it has one noun, which is house. Okay. Can the noun phrase have more than one adjective? Yes, it can. So I can say, I have an old yellow house. Okay. So it can have more than one adjective. Done? Let's move to the other example. The smart student was Rama. So always you define the verb because before it you're gonna have a subject. So it's gonna be much easier for you, okay? So was is a verb, done. So I'm gonna have a subject here. So the smart student is a subject, and this is not only a subject, this is also a noun phrase. So smart is an adjective, student is a noun. Done? Okay, let's have this. I'm gonna do this with you. Okay, so I'm gonna prepare myself to write. Okay, as usual, I'm gonna choose the red color. Done. Underline means make a line under the noun phrase in the following sentence and use it in a new sentence by your own words. Then write it in the box. So first, I have to make a line under the noun phrase, and then I'm gonna make this noun phrase again in a new sentence. Okay, so let's start making lines. Okay. Maha has a nice garden. So the first thing you look for the adjective, then you're gonna find the noun phrase. Okay, so where's the adjective here? Nice. Okay, after it we have noun. So a nice garden is a noun phrase. We underline it. Okay, Maha has a nice garden. What about has? What about has? Has is a verb, right? Has is a verb. What about Maha? Maha is a subject. Bravo, well done. So nice is an adjective. Okay. And garden is a noun. So this is the first part of the sentence. We did it. Now, sorry, the first part of the question. Now, the second part of the question is I need to use a nice garden in a sentence. Okay, so let's think about a sentence with a nice garden. Let's say, my name is capital, okay, because it's the beginning of the sentence. A grandma has a nice garden. First, okay, and I put has because grandma is singular. Okay, one person. One person takes has. Okay, my grandma has a nice garden. Then full stop. This is nice. Next, let's move here. Okay, so the little boy swam in the sea. The little boy swam in the sea. Think about it. I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Okay. The little boy swam in the sea. So let's define first the verb. Okay, so where is the verb here? Swam, it's a verb in the past, right? So swam is a verb and it's a verb in the past. Okay, done. Before it, you're gonna have a subject. So the little boy is a subject. right? Okay, look at the little boy. Does it have an adjective? Yes, of course it does. It does have an adjective. Where is it? Little. And I have boy is a noun. So this is a noun phrase. You are very excellent. This is a noun phrase because little is an adjective. Okay. And boy is a noun. Okay. Think of another sentence that has the little boy. Think of another sentence that has a little boy. Let's see. Mm, okay, shall I write my own sentence? Okay, thank you very much. So I'm gonna write Jad is a little boy and full stop. Okay, Jad is a little boy and I have full stop. Now let's move to three. Let's move to three. Okay, Fadi is a tall, thin man. Fadi is a tall, thin man. Fadi is a tall, thin man. So, as usual, I'm gonna just put a verb here, and everything before a verb is a subject. Okay, so this is the verb and this is a subject. Okay, so now we have a tall, thin man. What do you think about this? A tall, thin man. So I have adjective tall, thin, another adjective, and a noun. So this is a noun phrase. You're excellent. You underline it. So this is a noun phrase. How did I know that this is a noun phrase? Because I have two adjectives. Tall is an adjective, okay, and thin is another adjective. So I have two adjectives. This is one adjective and this is the other one. And I have a noun. Man is noun. So this is a noun phrase. Okay, let's put it in a sentence. A tall, thin man. Let's put it in a sentence. Think about it. Okay, I'm gonna write my own now. I saw a tall, thin man in the mall. Okay, I saw a tall, thin man in the mall. So, a tall, thin man here is a noun phrase. I have two adjectives. Is it okay? Of course, this is okay. Done? Now, I'm gonna leave you to do your homework. The gray clouds are raining. Like I did here, you underline the noun phrase and you write another sentence using the same noun phrase here. She lives in the yellow house. Again, so 4 and 5, you have a homework. Done? Okay, let's move to the next page, please. You have another page under this. Let's move to the next page. Done. Okay. Okay, this is another exercise. Choose an adjective or adjectives because we said in a noun phrase, I may have one adjective or two adjectives or more, okay? From the phrase bank to create a noun phrase, then circle the noun phrase. Okay, so I have to do two things. First, I need to look here at the adjective phrase bank, okay? And then I will choose the suitable adjectives in these sentences. And in these sentences, sorry, I'm gonna circle the noun phrase with the adjective, of course. Okay, let's read adjectives first. Beautiful white sand, new red, big brown, messy, delicious, triangle, many, angry, nice, broken, bad, old, and silver. Okay, let's go here. Yesterday, I met students in Spanish class. I met students in Spanish class. So, can I say I met big brown students in Spanish class? Can I say I met silver students in Spanish class? Can I say I met delicious students in Spanish class? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to think about it. This was part 1 from Noun Phrase. Part 2 is the next. Thank you very much.